1 hour was not enough. Fox News alert as law enforcement sources telling our Jake Gibson the FBI is now looking at 10,000 plus emails belonging to Clinton aide Huma Abedin, and it appears at least some of those emails lead back to Hillary Clinton. Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry following the story here in Washington as he's been breaking details since this all happened about 1 o'clock yesterday, 24 hours in.
Yeah, and what's happening 24 hours in is that basically the Clinton camp is trying to push back hard now. They just had a conference call. Campaign manager Robbie Mook basically calling out James Comey, as Hillary Clinton last night did, saying, why did he open up this can of worms? If he did, he now has an obligation to do something. Tell us more about what he knows. You're right. Jake Gibson, one of our top producers, saying that a law enforcement official says there's 5 digits of email, meaning 10,000 or more, raising questions, of course, about how thorough the original FBI probe was if they didn't find these emails from Huma Abedin in the first place. People close to the FBI director are saying he was in an impossible position. His agents investigating Anthony Weiner find a trove of emails that they believe now are connected to the original Clinton probe. If they wait until after the election, Republicans would accuse them of holding back. Move forward now. Democrats are furious, saying this may tilt a very close race, a race that's getting closer overnight, in fact. And remember, James Comey said in July, no charges, but there was evidence of potential violations of law. You see Hillary Clinton there boarding her plane heading for Florida. A reporter shouted out a question or two. She did not answer anything about the FBI, but last night she said she wants the FBI to come out with more information, while Republican chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Bob Goodlatte, said she better be careful because there may be a bombshell here.
So we've made it very clear that if they're going to be sending this kind of letter that is only going originally to Republican members of the House, that they need to share whatever facts they claim to have with the American people. And that's what I expect to happen.
So now we're in a situation where, having taken this on and having found new evidence and having been criticized for a number of aspects of how this has been handled, I think he's done the responsible thing of saying, we have new evidence. I assume that there's some significance to it, because if it were just a few random emails, you wouldn't do this under these circumstances. But I think this is probably more substantial, and that is why he has put it out now.
Now, all of this happening as WikiLeaks releases round 22 of John Podesta's emails, including this one, where in 2015, liberal activist Neera Tanden declared to John Podesta, quote, sometimes HRC and WJC, as in Bill Clinton, have the worst judgment. Remember, that's something we heard from another liberal, Bernie Sanders, back in the primaries, questioning Hillary Clinton's judgment. Here we are again, 10 days from the election, Leland and Elizabeth. Judgment under question again.
And there's been so much complaint from the Clinton camp. Why now? Why is this coming out now? It seems there would be a very easy way to have prevented it to come out now, which is to give it and hand it over when they should have handed it over.
Sure. And, you know, I spoke to a former senior FBI official who told me if Hillary Clinton didn't want any of this to be dealt with now, she could have dealt with her server, which was secret for years, a long time ago. Then look at this. The Republican National Committee, you know where they stand in the election, but they put out a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request, for a separation statement. This is what Huma Abedin, like any government employee, has to sign when they leave office. What do? They certify, under penalty of U.S. law, that they are turning over all of their documents, and there's no classified information they're leaving with. We don't know for sure what the FBI has, but among those 10,000 plus emails from Huma Abedin, did she take them from the State Department? Not tell the FBI when they did an interview with her some months ago? My point is, there could be more exposure for Huma Abedin in terms of this separation statement and whether what she signed is now true and valid. And secondly, what did she tell the FBI before? Because there could be charges of lying to the FBI.
Well, and noteworthy right now, Mike Emanuel, who's on the plane with Hillary Clinton, reports that Huma Abedin, who is always in that front cabin, that special cabin for Hillary Clinton, isn't on the plane today.
She might be sitting down with lawyers, obviously. I mean, that's what you have to do in a situation like this. This is a serious, serious investigation.
Well, and as you point out, under penalty of U.S. law.
Exactly.
All right, Ed Henry,
Good
thank you so much. Come back as you get more. Appreciate it.
Thank you.